I know y'all seen that Mariah Carey commercial. It ain't what y'all thought it was, huh?
These companies are laughing in our faces and low-key think that we're playing this holiday season, and that Sephora commercial with Mariah Carey was proof.
Hello, lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovelies, I came across this teaching summary for you, and I thought to share where Black Americans actually reply to Mariah's commercials telling people not to boycott Christmas or not to actually boycott Black Friday. Lovely. I'm just going to roll the clip because the Black American community actually sent a very strong message to her, telling her that they are so ready for this present holiday or for this upcoming holiday. I'm not going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright, lovely, let's dive into it.
I know y'all seen that Mariah Carey commercial. It ain't what y'all thought it was, huh? Me too, y'all. Y'all peep this shit. So, y'all know Mariah Carey, every single year, she always put out the "it's time" and all this other shit about, you know, holiday seasons coming up and everything like that, right? But this commercial was a little bit different. So what this commercial consists of is she was about to say "it's time," and then she noticed that the elves was gone and some of her shit came up missing. And she had confronted one of the elves, and the elves was like, "I don't give a fuck, I'm taking all this shit because we about to go on strike and I need money for therapy because I can't afford anything." Like, he was just going off. And then I'm guessing she proceeded to say, you can't cancel Christmas. And then, you know, the commercial goes on, and then she pretty much saying, she pretty much trying to convince people that Christmas is still going to go on regardless to whatever is going on. To me, that is a subliminal message saying that they know. They know that what is being planned within the next couple of weeks is about to hurt them. So of course they're gonna use Mariah Carey and the whole Christmas, like, oh, Christmas is not gonna be canceled because of what's going on. Oh, come on. That ain't gonna happen. Please, miss me with it. So with that being said, what's happening within the next couple of weeks, y'all remember that No King's Day shit, right? Well, everybody's planning on doing a massive blackout from, I'm guessing they're saying the 25th of November all the way through to the 2nd, but me personally, y'all should drag that shit all the way up into the new year to actually prove a goddamn fucking point. So with that being said, that commercial was different for me. And when I saw that shit, I was like, oh, they're getting intimidated by our power, huh? Because that's exactly what that is. So with that being said, this is going to be by far the most interesting and ratchet as hell holiday America will ever go through. And I am here for it.
Mariah is the personification of the commercialization of Christmas. And that ad was corporate propaganda dressed in glitter. Sitting up there trying to make boycotting look silly and telling us that we're just a bunch of grumpy elves quitting the holidays. Sending the message to the consumers that they own joy and that we're gonna fall in line just like they know we will. Yeah, that ad was tone deaf and strategic. Oh, you ain't seen it? Roll the clip, honey.
Halloween sleep, but now it's spill the tea. Who's the thief?
Busted! Bad news, Mariah Carey. The elves are striking this year. Elf revenge for putting us through holiday hell. Santa's helper quit. I'm pawning all this so I can afford elf therapy.
That's my blush, elf boy.
Your lipstick? I'm taking it. Christmas, it's canceled. No bells, no cheer, no glam. Bye, sweetie.
You can't cancel Christmas.
Any last words?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because let's not forget, Mariah is the soundtrack to capitalism's favorite season. So Sephora knew exactly what they were doing when they picked her for this ad. Trying to shame and guilt trip people into spending money this season. Acting as if being economically conscious makes us joyless and silly. This is why I said stop telling them our moves. Stop giving them a play-by-play. Stop giving them start and stop dates. Why are we waiting until the 25th? Why are we stopping only after a week? Like, come on, y'all. Because this is what they do. They watch. They see it. They're up here. What y'all think they got social media marketers for? And managers who's in the TikToks and seeing what's going on in consumer business so they know how to plan ahead. I told y'all they were going to do this. I told y'all if y'all gave them dates, start and stop, you give them the plan, let them know exactly what's coming, they can plan for it. And that's exactly what they're doing. They go on and they make counter marketing campaigns just like that. If our movements are going to hit them where it hurts, which is their wallets, they have to be unpredictable and they have to be sustained. There cannot be an end date. It cannot be a 1 week performance. This has to be an ongoing lifestyle, y'all. I need y'all committed, just like Mariah's committed to that old tired gig she got. It's time for real change, y'all. What they are not understanding is that canceling Christmas is not about canceling joy. It's about refusing to let joy be bought and sold back to us by them. We will still be celebrating community, love, music, rest. Most importantly, rest. But we're not going to feed the machine and we're not going to feed the system. We're going to be feeding into each other, building into each other, supporting each other through this bullshit ass timeline we're living in. So let's not be shocked that Mariah did this Sephora ad because a millionaire gone millionaire, a billionaire gone billionaire. We already know this. They not like us, and that's okay because we don't need them to be. To them, we may look like silly little grumpy elves canceling the holiday seasons, but what we really are is going to survive through the struggle one way or another, helping each other hand in hand, uplifting each other, and digging into community to build outside of the commercialism system. So let them go ahead and run them ads. We ain't forgetting what the mission is. And we are not moved. We will not be spending a motherfucking dollar, okay? And y'all trust and believe this is the first of many of these ads we are going to see coming out.
These companies are laughing in our faces and low-key think that we're playing this holiday season. And that Sephora commercial with Mariah Carey was proof. Because what do you mean you have the elves boycotting and they're not working and they're not... Hello? Oh, okay. All right. So if your goal really and truly is to not pay for anything, not buy anything this holiday season, you need to stand on that. We all need to stand on that, for real. Because they think that this is a joke. Like it's a trending topic. All right. The problem is that it will be a joke if we do not stand on business. Literally, if we sit here and still buy up all the stores this holiday season, they're going to continue laughing in our faces all the way to the bank.
So for the last 5 years, people every year anticipate the day after Halloween for Mariah Carey to do her little It's Time thing for Christmas. This year it's receiving a lot of backlash, however, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, the commercial starts out, because it is a commercial now, it's an ad. The ad starts off with her saying that Halloween slayed. No, it did not. I don't think it's a slay when people are having to hand out ramen noodles instead of candy this year, so they can ensure people are going to eat. Macaroni cups, Capri Suns, water bottles. I don't think that was a slay. Then we move on to the elf who is going to pawn her Sephora makeup because he cannot literally make ends meet. It sounds like Mariah Carey represents capitalism. We are the consumers and we're working rather hard this year to make ends meet. And let's not forget about the fact that she started this trend in 2020 where the economy was at its peak and then it moved into the pandemic. And even then, the economy was doing really great. Small businesses were excelling. People were doing great. There were jobs. Everything was good. Now we're into 2025 and not so much. And then the elf says that he has to get health therapy and that's why he's pawning her makeup. Sounds like a play on the fact that health insurance costs are going to increase this year because of the administration and everything that's going on right now. So to say the least, the ad was very insensitive. A lot of people found it very weird. And it just seems like they were saying, if nothing else, we don't care if you have to work your fingers to the bone. We don't care if you have to DoorDash, Amazon Flex, get overtime, get a second job. We don't care if you have to chop off your arm and sell it. Make sure
that you buy what you have to for Christmas this year. Make sure that you are investing and you are overindulging in consumerism, because ultimately the world would not, billionaires would not make money without the little people. It's crazy because people are like, oh, little people depend on the government so much. Poor people depend on the government so much. But billionaires depend on consumers. And this is exactly the depiction of reality of consumerism versus capitalism.
Now, I'm gonna hold y'all hands when I say this. Y'all do know Mariah Carey's mama is white, right? I know y'all hate when I say that shit. When you got a black mama versus when you got a white mama, it's totally different. Mariah Carey's mama is white, and you can tell that's why she did that damn Sephora commercial. She probably doesn't see it as them playing in her face. Hell, they ain't playing in her face. They playing in our face. Our face ain't being played in at all. Mariah Carey seen dollars and was like, it's my time of the year and I'm in it. And they played on her fucking greenery, because she green as fuck. We already know that. Like, if you listen to Mariah do her motherfucking interviews, Mariah green as fuck. Mariah married Nick Cannon and had babies by this nigga. Green as fuck. Before he was the Nick Cannon. I guess I'm just trying to understand why y'all acting like y'all so surprised that Mariah Carey did This Is Time commercial. Her mama is white. Because if her mama was black and she would have went to her mama and told her mama what was going on, her mama would have been like, you sure that's what you want to do? You don't think? But no, she didn't think like that, because Mariah Carey wasn't raised by black people.
Listen, watching the marketing video, watching that Sephora ad for Mariah Carey's It's Time, right? Which is also super funny because during Halloween season, right, folks were using it as like the background of scary videos where she's like, ah, in the background where they can like hear her in the ether. That shit is so funny to me. Something about, it should not be funny, but I have to laugh to keep from crying or literally breaking my fucking phone in half. Between the Mariah Carey ad with Sephora, Sierra marketing with Starbucks, and then that crazy fucking propaganda that DHS made about military occupation on domestic soil is connected in a way that I don't have the brain capacity to connect right now. Going from literally watching what could have been a trailer for an action feature film, but was actually just propaganda of an actual domestic military occupation, to Sierra marketing for Starbucks talking about yummy all in your fucking tummy, to this Mariah Carey ad. Somebody who does psychology and marketing, I would really love for you to do an analysis on I don't want to say the cartoonification, on the I don't have a better word for this, on the de-intellectualizing of harmful propaganda. Because for them to do everything that they've done just now, mind you, they have basically just starved 42 million fucking people on purpose, right? And then be like, the elves are going on strike this year. We're taking things, we're stealing things, and freak Christmas. I'm not shocked. I'm actually a little bit upset. But I'm also like, every single time this happens, I realize how fucking stupid they think most of us are. And they also don't care. They don't care how smart we are. They don't care how dumb we are, because it theoretically doesn't seem to change the outcome of what the fuck they're gonna do. So it's also kind of like, why wouldn't you just get up on here with with the same military propagandistic bullshit that you've done and be like, hey, we're still doing Christmas. you're still working 80 hours a week to just pay for basic needs, and you're also still gonna buy a TV for $4,200, and if you don't, we're just gonna fucking destroy you. It would have been, at this point, that's what you might as well fucking do. That's what you might as well do. Instead, you literally made military propaganda and then spat in our faces by continuing to push capitalism down our throats and then snatch food out of literal children's mouths. I was gonna try to laugh through this. Excuse my TI hat. I was gonna try to laugh through this. I was. And then, like, this is the 4th time I've tried to make this video. This is why I don't like talking about stuff. Because when you start to really think about it, I'm going crazy.
But seriously, lovely. So yesterday, I actually stitched a video about this commercial ad by Maria. She was all wearing white, telling people that it's time. It's time to actually spend your money. It's time to go for all of the shopping. It's time for Black Fridays. It's time for any form of shopping. And even before this ad, it has been this thing going on the space of social platform where people are coming together and telling each other to boycott Black Friday. People are canceling Christmas. People are canceling Black Friday, and it's actually a very big first. People are so prepared to do that, and I believe that because of that, this corporate organization they don't want to miss out. Just reading me this, it's not even up to 2 weeks to Christmas. We are still in November, right? And this commercial was actually done even before November. I think it was done first, or but there is already an advert. There is commercials going on. America is out there. Something that is not even up to, like, it's almost a month plus, but they already started. That is to show you that these guys are so scared. They are so scared of what people might do. Those scared that actually lose. But come to think of it, people barely survive. People are barely surviving. So many people losing their SNAP benefit. I don't even know if the SNAP benefit is being put in place or not, because I've seen some articles talking about how the Supreme Court has actually told this man to pay people their SNAP. Not only that, people are being laid off of their job, right? People are getting laid off every day. Not one, not two, in thousands. And these guys don't even care. Nobody wants to come out to talk about that. But they're so quick to come out and talk about how it's time for you to go spend your money. From where? Which money? People that barely fit. Which money are they talking about, lovelies? I was like, these people don't even understand. Even when people are trying to explain how things are so difficult, so many people, they don't even care about that. What they care about is for you to just come spend your money, no matter how you want to get it. I just hope that this boycott, people are going to turn up for it. I just hope that this period in time, people should be able to just sit down and reflect their life. Even if you want to do any form of decoration, maybe you should use something from past. When I stitched that video yesterday, I've seen so many commentaries. People are like, okay, I'm going to do some local things. I'm going to support some local stuff. I think it's actually time for people to start supporting the local stores. If there's anything that you can just lay your hands on. Because these corporate people, they are the ones still making money out of the masses. They are the ones still making tons of money out of these marches. The ones that the poor masses are able to save to go shop. Like, maybe this year celebration should just be all about bonding. It's all about spending extra feeling themselves like, you know, seriously. No, these guys are shaking. These people are shaking. That is to tell you that at the end of the day, the masses have the highest power. The masses determine what these rich folks. If the masses today decided that they were going to boycott all of these corporate organizations, I tell you, it is going to shake them. It's going to affect them. Seriously, lovelies. It's going to affect them. Because these guys, they know exactly what they are doing. They're already telling you that you don't need to boycott. They're already giving that mentality of, oh, you just need to spend your money. You don't boycott. And after you have spent all the money that you have made or saved, throughout the year, at the end of the day, these guys are getting richer. Then while you, on the other hand, by next year, you start struggling again. Huh? Why the rich folks keep making so many investments? Do you know what happens during Black Fridays? Do you know what happened? Black Fridays, the way at which they will come and talk about how the prices has been slashed, without even you realizing that you are still shopping, you are still buying the exact same price. What they do when they get to Black Friday, they increase the price and tell you that, oh my god, we are having 50% discount or even 80% discount. Meanwhile, after this discount, you're still buying at the exact same price. Oh gosh. When I heard this, when I saw this in someone's platform, I was like, this is so true. Anyway, love listener, just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We just here for educational and informative purposes. So please share this video. Subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. Like, and I will see you, love listener, I upload the next one. Love listener, just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what I think of this video. And please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button. Like this video. Please stay safe wherever you are, and I will see you, love, when I upload the next one.